How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be ranking all of the Upper Deck products that were released in 2024. We're going to be ranking these products on a tier list from number 7 all the way up to tier number 1. Rankings will be made up of 3 different factors. 1 being the performance of the product, how well did it do in comparison to years past. 2 being the contents of the box, what are the guaranteed hits and how often do they occur in cases. 3rd being the price of the product. This list is going to be a little bit different than years past because the main factor is going to be the performance of the product. We know the price of these products has gone up a ton with the Bedard Hunt. That being said, we're going to take into account the price increase and the risk versus reward for each of these products. If you want to take a look at our overall rankings for 2023 and 2022, I'll link those in the description so you guys can compare some of the products that went up and down our list. As always, we are going to be doing a giveaway on this video. We'll be giving away a 23-24 Upper Deck Blasters Series 2 for 1 lucky winner. All you got to do to be entered that giveaway is be subscribed to the channel, drop a like, and drop a comment. All the rules for that giveaway will be in the description. Without further ado, let's jump into our tier rankings. To kick things off, we have a product that was in tier 6 last year. It's back down in tier number 7, being Upper Deck MVP. This is always a great and affordable product for new collectors and kids to get into the hobby. For 23-24, all the hype was around that Connor Bedard redemption. If we remove that now, there's not too much in the way of hits, but there's a ton of fun inserts in this set. Next up, we got a product that has found itself in tier 7 for the last 3 years in a row, being 23-24 Synergy. Well, it had a hot start at the beginning, being one of the only Bedard products out at the time. This product gets no love from the hobby, and it's created too big of a reputation, a bad reputation to bounce back from. Team Canada is our 3rd product in tier 7, dropping 2 spots from last year as expected, with Bedard no longer being in the product and Gavin McKenna still being a year away from getting that full spotlight. With a guarantee of 4 hits per box, this product drastically changes in price from year to year, and I wish Upper Deck would throw some legends into the set. We haven't seen too much Team Canada content lately, with the Program of Excellence in the Cup no longer being a thing. If they could include some legends into this product, I think that would be a big boost. Final product of tier 7 is our biggest drop from tier 4 all the way to tier 7, being Upper Deck Ice. There's some serious work that needs to be done to save this long-lasting, reputable set. I remember growing up, this was always one of my favorite products back in the day, and now it's just too much filler. It seems like the dream shot on an exquisite card. Every pack has like 4 inserts, die cuts, a whole bunch of fluff, and not enough quality contents. Starting off tier 6, Phil, don't kill me. We have 23-24 Upper Deck Parkhurst Champions. So dropping 4 spots from my original prediction of tier 2 back in 2023. Had to be one of the biggest disappointing sets from a longtime fan of the 2010 Parkhurst Champion set that featured so many of those big legends. Problem with this set, there's too many boxes that just have 1 jersey card and 1 numbered card out of 349. Number of rookies versus how hard it actually is to pull a legend is just too lopsided. It's very similar to Ice, where they give you a whole bunch of fluff, base rookies, and insert cards in each pack. If they changed the name to just Parkhurst and lowered the price a bit, maybe it has a spot for Phil on the list. Next up, we got 23-24 Skybox. This set was a lot nicer than 2022, but there wasn't enough changes for it to go up or down on our tier list. PMGs are and always will be the big chase for this product, but there needs to be something alongside it. It used to be the Jambalayas, but unfortunately those have lost quite a bit of interest over the last few years. If we can get a big subset to chase after alongside the PMGs or a guaranteed autograph in each box, that would probably bump it up a tier or 2. Final product at tier 6 is 23-24 SPX. This is one product that we don't break or sell much of because it's so hit or miss. Very similar to Ice, this is another product that's very dependent on another set to carry its own brand. I think we can all agree UD Black is the main reason people open up SPX to chase after those RPAs. Which is a shame because the old SPX used to be so much fun. I'd love for it to go back to the multi-pack ways and use some of the concepts from the early 2000s. Starting off for tier number 5, we have Upper Deck SP Game Used. This is the first product I would say that was really impacted by the Bedard price increase in comparison to what the contents are per box. I really like the uniqueness of these subsets, like the net cords, the all-star relics, and the mascot content, but these boxes coming in around that $250 range can't compare to some of the other products that you can get in that price range. Next up, we got 23-24 Trilogy. Not too much to talk about on this one because the product hasn't really changed much from last year. Remains the same rank with 2 autographs or memorabilia cards in each box coming around that $200 mark. It's always a fun and solid opening. Now for this one, I need a drum roll. Going up 2 spots, we have 23-24 Upper Deck Credentials. Yes, that is right. I might get some hate on this one, but I loved Credentials this year. Found roughly 6 out of 8 boxes in a case had autographs, and these are on-card autographs. I love the designs and lots of colors this year. Cheapest product to chase after on-card autographs. There's also some updates like Kaprizov, which are sneaky updates, big names from previous years. Now, falling down 1 tier for the 3rd straight year, we have 22-23 Upper Deck Ultimate. My opinion is alongside the Cup with the top collected iconic sets in the hockey card market. We know the high-end quality of this set is there, but the consistency is not. Case to case, we've opened up so many 16-box Masters that we've been left wondering what is the case hit, what's even the top card in this case. Should not be happening for one of the more top high-end sets for Upper Deck. Starting off tier 4, we have 23-24 OPC Platinum. The fan favorite comes in right around that $350 range with a guarantee of 1 autograph and and 5 numbered cards per box. The price is pretty steep for the Bedard chase, but this is one of my favorite sets for a long-term investment in Bedard. Compared to the McDavid Rookies, Platinum is one of the more stable sets. Upping one tier from last year, we have 24-25 Upper Deck Black Diamond, a set that's always fun when it first releases to take a look at the brand new rookie crop. Each box of Black Diamond, you're almost guaranteed to see one of the top rookies. This year, we saw so many Celebrinis coming out left and right. This year, the new designs are amazing. The hockey history patches are on a whole nother level. Regular diamonds could definitely use some work. I've seen those go down and down every single year since that amazing design in 15-16, so hopefully those can get revamped. 2 tiers into tier number 4, we have 22-23 Upper Deck Clear Cut, and this was an interesting year for the product because it was a dual rookie class. Sounds great, right? But when you actually think about it, it's not great for a product like Clear Cut, which is so hit or miss already. Rookie crop is led by, I would say, 10 names, and then we have a whole bunch of prospects and names that you do not want to see. We all know and love Clear Cut for being the riskiest product with only 1 card in each box, coming in around that $120 mark. Even harder to hit the vet and legends cards that we're chasing after. It's knowing rookies and prospects that we're not looking. Excited to see this one hopefully bounce back for Bedard year. Now moving on to tier 3, we have 2 products coming in at 2 drastically different prices. We have UD Series 1 and 23-24 UD Series 2. This rank is more so based on the performance rather than just the price of those Bedard Young Guns. I think Upper Deck nailed it with the flagship product change in 2023 and really set the way for the future of Series 1, 2, and 3. I will say for Series 1, 24-25, there's so much new content with the Vet Outburst Young Guns and the renewed Young Guns. It's almost overwhelming and overpowering, like they put all the eggs into one basket. Series 1, 2, and 3 and made them a little bit more rare, so they were more sought after. Jumping 3 tiers from 6 all the way up to 3, we have 23-24 OPC, and this is not Platinum. This is just standard OPC. It went from their original release day pricing of $70 all the way up to $200, and I think this was because they were the product produced before we knew the actual hype around Connor Bedard. In terms of the biggest increase in the best performing, this one definitely gets the crown. Also in tier 3, I have 23-24 Allure going up 2 tiers. This was just as nice as 2022, but it had the big name chase rookie that it finally needed. Coming in at the $175 mark, it's what I'd like to call as the mini Platinum, using that same beautiful chrome finish. They are one of the nicest visually appealing cards. The only downside would be the sticker autographs, but for the price point, it's half the price of Platinum. It definitely makes it a great option for those who don't want to spend $350 on Platinum. Final product of tier 3 is Upper Deck Ingrained, one of my favorite products of all time, and it finally returned this year for the Bedard year. I was honestly hoping this was going to be in tier number 1, but for the price point, we got Bedard tax on it. It's one of those sets that really doesn't need the Bedard tax because it's mainly focused on the legends. Similar to Clear Cut, we have 3 different years of rookies all jammed into this one set. Now, that being said, there's still a ton of legend content, so it's still up there in my tier ranking, but this is also a product in 24-25 that I think could be higher ranked than what it is right now. Kick off tier 2, I have 23-24 Upper Deck Extended, and I love this product with a lot of guaranteed value with a strong rookie crop. The amount of Bedards in this set is great. We have the Outburst Young Guns, but we also have the Canvas Young Guns of Bedard and the very, very hard hunt for the Acetate Young Guns. Upper Deck made the Acetate so hard to hit that the value has held. It's fun to open up a $150 flagship product with guaranteed value, knowing that there's the upside of almost a $10,000 card in there. Second product for tier 2 is 24-25 Upper Deck Artifacts. Ending at that $150 to $160 price point, this is my go-to product each and every year for the first 2 to 3 months after its release. Got such a good balance of vet to rookie content, and the rookie redemptions do great after the first few weeks. Also at this price point, there's a huge chase for some Acetate on-card autographs and some ticket memorabilia that you don't see in any other product. It's known as a mid-end set, so the cards don't have as big of an upside, but if you're looking for a consistent rip, this is definitely the one, and they also added the Antiquity cards this year. Have to be up there for the best design cards of the year. Also have 23-24 SP Authentic coming in at tier number 2. It's one of those iconic sets that's very hard to mess up. I will say that tier 2 ranking is going off the $350 market price rather than the $500 market price that it first was at when it first released. Future Watch autographs and Future Watch patch autographs are up there for every rookie's best card, so that is why SP Authentic will always be ranked in one of the top tiers. Final product to make tier 2 is the Boston Centennial set, and as a Leafs and Penguins fan, I won't go into depth on this one. All I will say is well played. Honestly, a great product excluding the fact that Brad Marchand is in it. I will let that one slide, and I do have to say for those Bruins fans out there, we had the Montreal Centennial set in 2008. We had the Toronto Maple Leafs Centennial set in 2017, so Upper Deck waited as long as they could. They finally folded and gave you guys a great set. And now for tier 1, of course, the cup has to be here, the best of the best. Always be in tier 1 regardless of the price because no other product produces the big cards like this does. I do think this year's cup is way better than 2021 and 21-22 because the consistency from box to box much better than years past, and the upgrades to some of the new sets were really impressive this year. Now for our best product of 2024, it was late, it was delayed, but it was worth it. We have 22-23 Upper Deck Premier, price point at $350 $150 a box. Nothing comes close to the quality of the cards, while still having the upside to 101s, RPAs, big names like Gretzky, McDavid, Ovechkin. Pretty much a mini cup for 1/3 the price. But I will say there is one product that is not on this list, and it is missing. Product that took down our crown in 2023 for the product of the year, and that is Stature. I don't know why, but from what I hear, 23-24 Stature will not be a standalone product. Cards from the set will be inserted into other random products throughout the year. So with that being said, I'll say Premier took the crown for this year, but let's see if Stature returns next year to come back for the crown. There we have it. That is it for all of our product rankings in 2024. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to check out the 2023 and 2022, I'll link that in the description. Let me know your guys' thoughts on these products. If you agree or disagree, let me know in the comments. I appreciate everybody watching these videos, and we will see everybody on the next one.